Both of our children have cleft palates, and Lila, our oldest, was born with a really wide cleft palate, and so it was kind of unusual. It's a very difficult repair. She had 2 failed surgeries. We ended up in Boston, and the head of craniofacial looked at her, they're at Harvard, and just said, wow, and sat back, and I thought, oh, we're in trouble. The surgeon there recommended that we find a well-trained orthodontist to help us create a picture where we can keep her mouth open to allow them as much room as possible to have a good chance at success at that next surgery. And everyone pointed to Doctors Pratt and Andrews, and I showed up with Lila, my 4-year-old, needing braces, if you can imagine, and they sat down and we had this consultation, and they didn't even flinch. Dr. Andrews said, I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, but I think I have a plan. Let me think about it, and then we'll get together and we'll make this happen. And they did in a very short period of time. And so because of that, we were able to get her 4th surgery done, and we've had great success so far. And she has a closed palate now. When the surgeon was finished with her, he came out, and here he is, the head of Harvard, craniofacial, and very intimidating, but we love this guy. And he came out and said, first he said, we got her closed. And I think he was shocked because he never anticipated closing her palate in 2 surgeries. And then he said, but I need to know, who is your orthodontist? Because he couldn't believe that we were able to have that much space to work with. And he said, had Dr. Andrews not been able to do what he did, there's no way he would have gotten her closed. And even at 4 and at 5, she had some psychological issues from her speech, and she knew she was different, and she would get teased. And because we were able to close her palate, it's helped her confidence, and she's just a kid, and it's as a parent, it just makes you sleep better at night knowing that hopefully she won't have those worries. So when people ask where do you go, I always send them over here. So they are the best.